Hello, my name is Ginteres, and this is my story how I went from zero to $6,000 per month in revenue with my short form content agency. And I started building my agency from scratch this year, 2023, January. And yeah, it's been a very long journey actually, and I have quite a long backstory behind it. So I think it's gonna be easier for me to break it down everything to you step by step what I did on my laptop. So in just a moment we can jump there. But overall, I always had this feeling that I wanted to do something more than just working 9 to 5 job. As for now, let me tell you how I got there. So let's jump into my laptop. In 2017, I was working a full-time job at IT company. I was working there for 1.5 years, but because of lack of motivation going to the office, I got fired from the job. And then it was a good time for me to start my own thing. So at that time, I think I saw Tai Lopez ad on YouTube, and I got interested in dropshipping and Shopify. So I started doing dropshipping, and it went quite well. So from 2018 to 2019, I was doing dropshipping. I was mainly doing influencers, doing shootouts, and then I was always curious about social media marketing because I heard that it was working for some people, and because from dropshipping and doing influencer marketing, I had these like ups and downs. Sometimes the shootouts are not profitable, sometimes they are, so it was like making money, losing money all the time, and I wanted some stability, so I decided to try out social media marketing. So the thing that I started with was Upwork. I created my profile on Upwork, and then I found one client. I started working with them, providing influencer marketing services, and then after we ended the contract, I got 5 stars review, and my Upwork account got banned. So that was 2019, and I had like there was no explanation why did it happen. So it was out of the blue. Probably something trigger the bot in the messages section. So whatever. Then I tried to do cold calls. So I tried to call real estate agents. I picked the most popular niche that was from all of them. So I decided to go with real estate because I was interested in properties and so on. So I was doing cold calls through Skype to United States real estate agents, and I was pitching influencer marketing services to them. So I feel that so bad because no one wanted that service. And then I tried to send cold DMs, so that was on Facebook, on Instagram, and I was like learning a little bit more about the niche itself, and then I found out that there are like 2 ways that I could go about. I could provide Facebook ad services, or I could provide Google ads services. I did not have any experience with any of them, so I decided that it will be a smart move for me to get a job at e-commerce brand and to learn Facebook ads. So that's what I did. From 2020 to 2022, I was working a full-time job and e-commerce brand, and I learned how to run Facebook ads. I was also helping them with influencer marketing, video editing. So I was doing a bunch of stuff, but the main thing that I was focusing on is to learning Facebook ads. And then after 2 years, I decided to leave that company and to basically find another company, like agency, that I could get some experience working with different products and different brands, different companies. So I wanted to have some experience working for an agency. So I found a job at e-commerce agency, and I was doing media buying. So I was doing Facebook ads mainly. Facebook ads, TikTok ads. And then on 2022 December, there was a financial crisis, and the e-commerce agency that I was working for couldn't handle, I think at the time we had like 40 employees, and they had to make a hard decision and to let go 30 people at one time, and I was one of them. So in 2023, on January 1st, I decided to give it another shot and to build my own agency. So I started with building a website. I created a website, I think in like 2 or 3 days. It was like very quick. I learned a great lesson from Andrew Tate, that he said the most important factor to your success is speed, that you need to do everything quickly. So I was keeping that at the back of my mind, and I was trying I was trying different things, and I was having this urgency for, like, making this urgency for myself that I need to do it quickly. And another thing that helped me in the beginning was that because I was working full time, so I decided that this is the time that I will make this happen, and I will never ever gonna work a full-time job again in my life. So I put this pressure on myself that I have to make this happen, and I just have to be serious with what I'm doing. So I started creating the website very quickly. It was just one page, basically my name, my testimonials, and Calendly booking link. And then my goal was to find e-commerce clients, and I heard from Iman Gaji that he was sending cold emails, and he was creating Loom videos for prospects, like recording the ads library, explaining how they could improve their ads. So that's what I tried. I tried to record like 10 Loom videos, and I think that took me like one video took me maybe like 30 minutes to 1 hour to record, because I was recording multiple times. So I immediately understood that this is not scalable, this is gonna take me forever, and it was making decisions quickly. So I decided that I need to learn more about cold emails. So I started learning from Alex Berman. So he is the cold email guy who created agency around it. I tried to make the cold outreach work, just to be more serious about it. And then what helped me at that moment in the beginning was reading the book from Grant Cardone, if you are not first, you are last. So it is this book, and I read it, and I did all the tasks that was written in the book that I need to do, and it helped me to find basically to get a few referrals from my previous clients, from the previous people that I worked with. So this book was a really great addition to my success in the beginning of building my agency. I highly recommend you to read that. Then what happened next is I was watching YouTube videos. I was educating myself on the site what else I could try to make it work. And I tried to reach out to Upwork to restore my account. I got banned in 2019, and it was a permanent ban that there is no way that I could get it back. So that was the message from Upwork. And surprisingly, I got my Upwork account back by reaching out to them and asking if they could restore my account. So I made a pivot from emails to Upwork, because emails was taking so long time to do, and the leads that could potentially come from Upwork would be warm leads, and the people that they need the service. So Upwork was a huge turning point for me. When I got my account back, I invested in a digital program, and I started learning a little bit more about building the agency, doing the outreach, and so on, related to Upwork. Specifically. And then I tried to find e-commerce clients for Facebook ads services on Upwork, and I did that I believe for 1 month, period. I was sending proposals, I created my portfolio, and yeah, so based on my experience, because I had some experience with that, I was trying to find e-commerce clients. But I faced one issue, that most of the clients on Upwork was low ticket. They didn't have high budgets, and most of the jobs was about like lead generation, but it was a little bit off track, because I wasn't doing lead generation before. I was doing e-commerce paid ads, so it's like two different things. And then I decided to make a pivot again, and to focus on social media management, because there was more job opportunities on Upwork from social media management, basically. So that was like a simple solution, and I started pivoting to video editing, and that's basically was the beginning of my short form content agency. So I started looking to hire people like video editors, graphic designers, and then I started sending 20 to 30 proposals per day on Upwork consistently, and I did that for 4 months straight. So I was sending proposals every single day. And I also, during that time, I invested in coaching, and like a personal coaching one-on-one to help me out building my agency. And this is how I was able to reach $6,000 in sales on August. And that was the peak. So from May, I made $800 per month. And on August, I was able to reach the peak of $6,000. So it was a really interesting journey, and it took me some time to get to this point. So my next goal is to build a personal brand on Instagram, and a few takeaways from everything that I went through. So the process took longer than I expected, and I had to make quick changes and to be flexible. So basically I had to change the mindset because I was thinking that I gonna be offering Facebook ad services as the core offer, but then I found out that the demand is different, and I had to make adjustments to it. And another thing that helped me actually quite a lot was investing in self-education. So this year I spent more than $8,500 only on coaching, on books and digital programs, like all combined. So that's another part of the success that goes into the mix. So yeah, I remember a quote from Grant Cardone that he said, success loves preparation. So that's very true. Yeah, so if you stick till the end, you are really awesome. Thank you so much for watching the video, and see you in the next one.